You could be missing out on money towards living expenses in France. And the crazy part is, most students and expats don't even know they qualify. CAF, or the Caisse d'Allocation Familiale, is the government system that helps people with financial support. It's basically money to reduce your housing cost. Students can qualify, and foreigners can qualify. You just need legal residency, a valid lease, and eligible housing. The lower your income, the more help that you can get. That's why students usually benefit the most. Most single people get somewhere between 100 and 250 euros per month, but it depends on your rent, your city, family situation, and your income. To apply, go to the CAF website, create your account, and submit your application with your documents. The next few slides go over how to do these steps to make a simulation and a demand online. This is the official CAF website, which is caf.fr. Everything starts here, and this is where you'll create your account and submit your application. To begin, click on Mon compte in the top right-hand corner of the home page. You will need to create your CAF account. This is your personal space where you manage your application, upload documents, and track your payments. Take your time here because the account is important for everything that comes next. Once you start registration, you'll begin entering your basic details. This path is straightforward, but it's really important to enter everything correctly. Mistakes here can slow down your application later. A few months ago, you needed to have your official French Social Security number or the carte vitale before applying, but it appears to have reverted to the option where it allows you to create an account with a provisionary number. This is the first step of the process. Since we clicked on not having a Social Security number, it asks for your personal information, such as name, country and city of birth, if you were born outside of France, and the name of your parents. This is the remainder of the previous page. It asks whether you live or study in France and to complete the captcha code. On the next page, it asks for your French identification, either your ID, residence permit, or passport. Make sure the document is clear and easy to read. If you don't have a French ID, the box Absence d'un pièce d'identité pops up, basically saying if you don't have a French identification at this point, you would need to provide it at a later time to continue having your application processed. Now you enter your contact details. Use an email address that you check regularly because CAF will send important updates. You also have the option to use your phone number to register. You will need to validate your email address. This step is quick, but it's necessary to activate your account properly. On this page, it asks you to create a password for your account. It shows this page where your account is set up correctly. We set this account up with a provisional identity number, so make sure to click on the Jayon Identifiant Provisoire box when signing, which is a number that was emailed to you and on the last screen. Once you put in the email and password, click on Envoyer le code, and it's going to send a verification code to your email. On this page, enter the code, and farther down you have the option for your account to be registered on this device, so you don't have to do the verification again, but only do it if it's a personal device. This page goes over the terms of use. I'll review them, and then click on the box saying that you understand and accept the conditions to continue. This is the main page once you log in, where it says CAF m'informer is where a message would be displayed if the agency has something to communicate with you, such as needing to verify your last 3 months of activity. On the right-hand side, you have the option to contact your local CAF, see your calendar for any upcoming appointments, simulate or demand presentation, which we actually go through to make the request and to transmit a document. You have the option to make multiple demands depending on your situation. For the purpose of the guide, we're going to click on Lodgement. Under the first option, it says Demand Aid or Lodgement, or Demand of Aid for Lodging. You have the option to simulate or make the demand. For our purposes, we're going to use simulate. This is the first page telling you how long it would take to complete and the purpose of it. We are going to use 75020 as our zip code, which is near Central Paris. The next section, it asks for the type of housing you live in, whether an apartment or a house, or a room or a social residence. Since it appeared here, Lodgement Croix will be its own video. Where it says vous êtes or you are is asking if you live alone or have a roommate, then asked if it's furnished or not. Continuing on the same page, it asks for your monthly rent, what your family situation is, whether alone or with a partner or children. This box is asking for your income from the last 12 months, but it's only concerning your French income. If you are a student on scholarship or bursary, that doesn't count as income, at least of June 2025. So click Accruing Revenue. For context, since we said that you live as a couple, it also asks for your partner's income as well. If you click Accruing Revenue, the Vous êtes actionable box shows up. It asks how are you living, and you would say étudiant boursier. This page asks whether your child is less than 21 years old and whether they have earned more than 4,500 euros in the last 12 months. With the factors that we discussed, you could receive 476 euros a month towards your housing situation. If you click on Faire la demande, it would take you back to the home page, and from there we can click on Demanding Presentation. This is going into the actual application. The first step, it asks for whether you live with your partner and whether you and them are studying, including a gap year, but not including an apprenticeship or a work-study program. Also, the number of infants that would live with you, with the impression of being less than 21, which we went over earlier. You may see this message, and it says you can't make a demand online. You can go in person or download the application and upload it to your account. My opinion is that because it incorporates multiple people, you, a partner, and an infant, that's why it's not allowing you to do it online. If you do it a singular application, it should let you do the entire process online. If you click where it says, click here on the previous page, it would take you back to the home page and show these options. Click on Locataire for our purposes. Click Insérer. It says that you need to download and fill out your application, and then that you can upload it to your account on the home page. I recommend going to the office not only if this appears, but about a month after your application is submitted to make sure they don't need more information from you. Apply as soon as you can. It can take a while to process, but they'll give you back pay to the day you applied once everything is done. That's the end of the presentation. Don't miss free money and subscribe for more guides. Make sure to ask any questions in the comments. Thank you.